Hi guys, welcome to another Australian Formula One podcast on a very wet and rainy Sydney day. Max, we've got birds, we've got rain, we've got all sorts of things going on.
We do. No power drills yet, so that's good. Fingers crossed.
Anything could happen though. So mate, we're at episode 53 now, and I tell you, our list of things to talk about is pretty long. There's been lots going on.
Sure has.
From the testing to the racism stuff, mate. We've had the car launched this week. So, where do you want to start off, mate? What do you want to talk about?
Let's start off with last year's Spyker. The Force India launch.
Oh, we're going to talk about the Midland.
We're talking about the Stewart Ford. Yes, Force India have released their 2008 Challenger. Vijay Mallya seems fairly confident about it, mate, and was quoted as saying that in 2010, when India has its home Grand Prix, Force India will be on the
podium.
Somewhere.
I love that. I was waiting for someone to say podium in the Force India camp. I thought Vissy would do it, but he's come out and said that. Yeah, that was hilarious.
It smacks to me of when BAR Honda first launched, mate. With their what was their byline? Something a history of excellence or something.
Oh.
I think the company's been together for 3 months.
Was that the Zipper car?
That was the Zipper, mate.
Yeah, that
98, I think, if memory serves me correct.
Yes.
And they, of course, had a fantastic career in Formula One. Did precisely nothing. So I hope Vijay. I'm all for the bravado and all that sort of thing, but turning around and saying that we'll be on the podium in 2010 is pretty ambitious, mate.
Alright, mate. Well, what did you think of the Force India car, itself? I mean, they had that launch in front of that big old building there, and, the livery to me looked pretty much not the same as last year, but, it certainly didn't do much.
Testing gave us a lot of clues as to what it was going to look like. I'm unimpressed. It's last year's car.
Yeah.
With a few aero mods on it. Paint scheme, I could take it or leave it. I guess it's nice, but the car's going to do nothing this year as it did bugger all last year.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the grid, VJ, and hopefully in years to come you can do something with the car and the like. But they're going to be fighting Super Aguri at the back, mate.
Yeah, mate. Well,
and probably Honda. Oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah, all I can say is good luck, Vissy.
Yeah, enjoy your last year in Formula One, mate.
So, mate, the other thing this week, and a lot of you have been commenting and talking about it, and it's been massive in Formula One, is this racism stuff with Lewis in Spain. And there's been a lot of commentary about it, and I was talking to a friend of ours, someone who's not really into Formula One, and I was saying, well, there hasn't been anything like this in F1 in terms of a race problem, but then Lewis is the first black driver in F1, so it's reared its ugly head, and personally, mate, I can't believe it. When I read about it, when I saw those photos of those arseholes, I couldn't believe it, and a lot of you guys have written comments, and I agree with pretty much all of them. They've been really well written, so thanks for that. But,
yes,
mate, what do you think? It's pretty disgusting, I've got to say.
Mate, the way I look at it, we've had, as far as black drivers or whatever you want to call them in the past, we've had what some might consider Narain Karthikeyan to be a dark-skinned fellow, Alex Young even. We've had Asians on the grid, as we currently still do. One thing I will make pretty clear is I agree with your comments, you guys, and with Pep. I thought it was pretty disgusting and a pretty poor show, actually, from some of the Spanish fans. You can't tar a country with the same brush just because of the actions of a few fuckwits. At the end of the day, Australia's got them, every country's got them. These guys, the thing that annoyed me was they then turned around after donning the black face paint and the wigs and all this sort of thing. And the instigator of it had the temerity to turn around and say, "Oh no, we weren't being racist. It was fun. It's carnival." Effectively trying to justify the unjustifiable. Leave that shit out of our sport. We don't need it. Too many other sports have got dramas with racism. Cricket in Australia is one of them at the moment. But we don't need this in motorsport, and I thought it was pretty unprecedented, mate, to have people come out and be so disrespectful just because their guy was matched race for race last year by a rookie. We don't need it. We don't need it. Leave it alone. Get out.
No, it was absolutely terrible, and like you said, mate, let's hope it doesn't happen again. And they're talking about cracking down and maybe doing something that we'll see, but definitely that we don't want to see anything like that.
And again, I will make the point that it was a minority of people. It wasn't. It wasn't in the main.
There looked like there was a group of less than 10 people, and then I saw a couple of other photos. People giving the bird and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Spanish swear words about Lewis Hamilton and all this sort of thing. And I mean, come on, guys. It's if anyone ever did that to Alonso, to a Spanish driver, then you guys would all be up in arms. So you can't try and make out as though this was all a bit of fun and was good humour, because it wasn't, and it wasn't. But anyway, that's all I want to say about it, mate. Let's move on.
Alright, mate, well, they have been running around Bahrain doing some testing. Quite a big schedule of testing, actually, still to come, and then off to more testing in Barcelona. But, mate, Kimi's just been smashing them. And people have been talking about these laps that Kimi has been doing, constantly going quicker, and it bodes well, mate. I had a big smile on my face. Kimi's been...
Mate, more importantly, Kimi has turned around and said words to the effect of, "I love this car."
I love it, and I still can go quicker. I love this comment about he could still go quicker. That was great.
He didn't trot out the old... Remember when Fizzy, every time he got into a car that wasn't up to par, I'm having a trouble with the balance of the car. The balance? No, you just couldn't drive it quick
enough. Set it up, Tiger.
So it's nice to not hear Kimi say, "Oh, we've still got a bit of this and that to work on." I love the car. It's great. It suits his driving style. And mate, I believe Ferrari have got a whole new aero package that's about to be bolted onto the car as well.
Yeah, mate. They're bringing out heaps of new bits, as most of pretty much all the teams are. But Ferrari in particular are doing plenty in that regard. And mate, I tell you, I was happy, that day when Webber got P1, and that was great.
Last day of testing.
I tell you, I was actually happier seeing Kimi just do really well in the testing. And
see, this year's Ferrari, don't forget, is a shorter wheelbase compared to last year. They went with a long wheelbase car, so the shorter wheelbase should make it quicker through medium speed corners and even slower speed corners. So I think Ferrari, for all intents and purposes, have got it right this year once again. So it'll be interesting to see how it transpires, mate.
Yeah, mate. I'm a happy chappy at the moment. Ferrari's doing well, Webber doing well. It's all good.
Yeah, it's great. It's going to be a good season.
All right, mate. Well, as the rain continues, let's move on. Honda have given some performance bonuses this year,
which they'll never ever have to pay.
Even the cleaner's going to get some.
What are they doing, mate?
Well, mate, it's going to be $2,000 per employee, any employee.
Per race win? Per race win. $2,000 for every employee down to the cleaner.
How safe is that money? How much money have they put in their budget?
None, because they ain't going to spend it. I thought that was pretty funny. It's comedy capers. A team that has pretty much this year in testing failed to impress.
Yeah.
Who last year had probably one of the most woeful seasons in their long and distinguished career, Honda. To all of a sudden turn and say, "Oh, here's an incentive. We're going to give you all $2,000 for a race win. How about you get further than the top of the midfield for a start?" Even a podium would be good, but it isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Barring any carnage in a race.
It's an Earth Max.
Oh, it is an. Oh, he's good.
It is a dream. That's
a dream,
for sure,
baby.
I tell you.
Yeah, good on you, Honda. Nice PR, but it ain't going to work.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, as always, thanks for your comments, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, guys. Bye.
Okay. Bye.